So this is Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of my all-time favorite games. It is top 10, 100%, maybe even top 5. And I really wanted to replay it, so I was like, why not make a little series out of it? So going forward, like from this one, I think this one's going to be a little bit shorter than I would like, but that's just because I don't have as much time to record as I am going to have going forward, because Fridays is always weekly recap. That doesn't matter. Wednesdays, I plan on probably doing something in Genshin if I can figure out what. And then I think the next episode of this will come out next Monday, right before 5.5, because, nothing's going to be happening right before that. So why not do this? And I, want to play this game again. Now, I am playing this on PC through Steam. I have an Xbox controller that I'm going to be using. So apologies if you can hear it. I've never played a controller game while recording, so it might be a little scuffed. Now I have the music turned off just because it's a little loud and hard to think while doing it. And I want to, before we get into the game, I want to, because it's very loud in the thing. So this is a Souls-like Metroidvania, and it is one of the greatest games in existence. It's like $15 on Steam, I think. Not sponsored in any way. Please don't think that. This is just one of my all-time favorite games. I have 40 hours in it through Steam alone, and that is after I had already beaten it twice. So... And yeah, I wanted to replay it. So we have, my complete playthrough right here, 26 hours. And then we have this one I used to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me freaking turn the volume back on. The music in this game bangs. You're probably going to hear it a lot going forward in my channel because I love the music. So here we go. Again, one of my all-time favorite games. Please play it. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under Paleth's watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast, as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollowness by Monomon the Teacher. And here we go. So, again, one of my favorite games. I know so much about this game. Nothing's going to be new. So, that angle is not happening. I just really wanted to replay it. So, why the hell not? Now, I'm not very good at this game. Like, I have beaten every boss except some of the hardest. Oh, I got hit. I've beaten every boss except some of the hardest ones. But, I'm not amazing at this game. I'm not a speedrunner or anything. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Hold beautiful their soul. You saw me do that a little earlier. Again, if you have not played this game, please play it. It is one of the greatest games in existence. Although I will say that if you play this game and end up loving it, you get to join the club for waiting for the sequel that was announced in 2021 and is yet to be, and we haven't gotten any information on in like 4 years. It's great. That's my biggest problem with Team Cherry, is they just haven't given us any information in like 4 years. It has been so long since we last received any info about Silk Song, which is the sequel, and it is just kind of unfair. You know, I will still be playing it when it comes out, but still, like, you're kidding, right? Our beings, his words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. And I do think I'm going to read all the lore tablets, because I haven't actually done that. Like, I know the lore of this game pretty darn well, so I don't want to explain any of it. Like, I feel like that takes away a lot of the fun in playing this game, is if I explain the lore to you, then like what's the point of playing the game? And you can find a ton of other YouTube videos. I just wanted to replay it and make videos on it. I want to, I missed the lore tablet. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. So I plan in this video, I want to try to get to the City of Tears, because that's my favorite region in the entire game, and it really marks the great crossroads of the game. It's really, the City of Tears is really where the game branches off, and you have a ton of stuff to do. So I want to get there if I can, depending on how long it takes, because I could totally speedrun there in like 2 hours maybe. Dirtmouth, Fading Town. This is Elderbug. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. Yeah, the other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. So this is Dirtmouth, the little town. There are a couple buildings you can go into later when you unlock them. We don't have anything now. So I'll explain charms. So charms are, you know, there are a lot of them here, and they work off of these costs. So the cost. So you can see right under Fear of the Fallen, it says cost 2. And if you look over here, up above here, where it says the equipped, right here, you can see what charms are equipped, and then below that are the notches that take, when the cost takes up, you do notches. So as you find more notches, you can put on more charms, and it's a very good system. I just put on Fury of the Fallen because it's the only one we have. I don't typically use it, so I know exactly what we're going to do because I played this game before. I do think playing a game for the first time, like I feel like I do think that playing a game first in a video is like a better way to make a more interesting video. But also, like, I don't really care. I wanted to play Hollow Knight, so I'm gonna play Hollow Knight, man. I would like to at least beat Hornet because that's very easy. So oh, not too far. This is Cornifer. He sells maps. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Then you can buy a map. Map acquired. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Zelda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She even sells some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. So yeah, if you look at your map, you don't actually see where you are. This is just all Cornifer's map, and you need to buy a quill and a compass. A compass shows you where you are on the map, and a quill will let you fill in the map yourself with new areas that you discover. So it's a very useful thing to get. And basically the compass never comes off except boss fights. So, oh, I should also probably explain what these rocks are. These are Geo, which is the currency. So Geo is money, and you need a lot of money in this game. One of the very first upgrades you need to get is 1800 Geo. So and not to mention all the maps and everything. So it is quite a expensive game, and you can buy benches and upgrade your sword and all that jazz. These are hot springs. They're used to fill up your soul. You can see our little meter up there. It'll go up if you're not already, if you're damaged, you'll refill your health and you'll get more soul and everything. They're few and far between, but they're nice when they show up. And every time I replay this game, I go for true ending. I can't, I'm stuck. I go for true ending, which is it takes a little bit of extra work than normal ending would. Not too much though. You have to do some optional side stuff, and then you'll get there. It's not that hard. And I know I should probably keep playing Valheim. I just don't think I'm really in the mood for. I just don't think I'm really in the mood for a video survival game. I have to be in a very. I tend to need to be in very specific moods for very specific games. Like survival games, I really need to want to play survival games. Elden Ring, I need to really want to play Elden Ring in order to play Elden Ring, and it sucks. So this is a stag station. This is your fast travel network. You can't just fast travel wherever from wherever. You have to use these stations, which I think it works very well. Here we go ahead and bring them over here. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of hollowness. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform, and I will take you where you need to go. And get a dirt mouth. Stop by, buy some stuff. Yeah, it is. I never skip this cutscene. You can skip it if you want. I never do. Yeah, I'm so excited for the sequel to this game, though. I really hope that after all they've kept us in the dark about, it'll, be amazing. It damn well better be. If Hollow Knight, if Silksong is complete ass, I should have think like the planet will explode. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. Well, what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he spent a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. So I can't buy a compass. Great. I'll buy quill then. That's good enough. I can't buy a compass. That's the first time that has happened. Well, we'll be back for a compass eventually. And then we could talk to Elderbug. I don't care though. Screw that guy. We're gonna go back to exactly where we came from because that's the only other place I have. I really like fast travel system in games that aren't, Skyrim, where you can just open your map and go wherever. I do see the I do like that in games. I like that you can just kind of go wherever you want at any time. It does make it a little bit more fun, but I also I just feel like a game should have a movement system or something. Like you should have movement abilities that make it so that you don't want to fast travel, right? Not going that way. Like you shouldn't want to fast travel in a game. These are grubs. You free them, they're little collectibles, and you get rewards for them and all that. They want to just do that whenever. Now we're going towards the first boss. The first boss is very easy. Again, I think, I think a game should have a fast travel. I think games should have a system of moving around the map that makes it you not want to fast travel. But I also think that if you're going to have fast traveling, you need to have a good fast traveling system. You can't just have Skyrim's open map, go wherever. Like Cyberpunk, I rarely fast travel in Cyberpunk. The only time I typically fast travel is if I'm going to my apartment, just because it's boring. It's annoying to drive there every time. So yeah, and then because I just like driving in Cyberpunk. But this is the first boss. False Knight. Bang, bang, bang. Ha ha ha. I kind of know how to beat this guy. It's very easy. You can hit the falling rocks to him to do some extra damage during that phase. Whoop. Bang. Jump over the shockwave, whack him a little bit. That was the first shockwave he did. That's kind of some surprise. Ooh. Bang, and we win. Very easy first boss. I kind of have his, you know, it's like the golden claw in Skyrim. You just have it memorized. By the way, if you want to know what the first dragon claw in Skyrim's order is for that door, bear, bug, bird. I just have that memorized. I play Skyrim so much, I just have that memorized. But yeah, first boss very easy. You get a ton of money for it, which is fund our compass. It's our compass fund. And we continue on. So that gets us a city crest, which gets us into the City of Tears. Kind of necessary, but it also gets us, I can open this, but it also gets us to this area, which we need for an upgrade. And yeah, once again, I implore you, please play this game yourself. Please, it is so worth it. Oh ho, who is that creeping out of the darkness? You're looking grim, a strange empty face and a wicked looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down to Holland's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh, ho, ho. Bang. And then we die. Game over. Thanks for watching. No, we get the Vengeful Spirit, which is basically just a fireball. You tap B, you shoot the ball. And you do it damage. Oh ho, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seemed to slip away myself. Oh ho, ho, ho. Now we're awake. I was wondering if you would do me a small favor as a repayment for my, not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we are now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made his home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with your small favor, my friend. Ho, 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 ho. So that guy's a snail shaman. There's very few of them left, and I believe he's the only one that's actually alive in the game. I believe he's the only one that you can find alive. There are a couple others that you can find, but they're not alive. Yeah. But he gives you the Vengeful Spirit, which is the fireball. You see that when we get to the boss. I don't typically like to use it before then because I don't care. Waste, in my opinion. You need a lot. Money early game is very hard to come by, and even for like the rest of the game, it's kind of, you know, there comes a point when you don't particularly need it, but might as well take these. But early game, you kind of need a ton of it, so you definitely want to pick up everything you can find. All right, this is the guy, and that's the fireball. You do 3. He shoots out his little dude. You go bang, 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 and you go bam. Then you win. Very easy. Then you pick up. Make sure to pick up a Soul Catcher right here. It's one of the greatest early game spells in the game, or its charms. Oh, so it's done. You've slain the beast. The poor thing. It must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. So you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude, of course. We both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh ho ho. And look, the gate between us is open. Oh ho ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Oh ho ho. I feel like I'm going oh ho ho a lot. Now we get rid of that. And Soul Catcher gives us more soul when you whack things, which is more useful than the Fear of the Fallen. Fear of the Fallen only takes effect when you're at 1 HP. So it's not particularly a good thing. A lot of speedrunners tend to utilize it on the first boss, but like nowhere after that. The first boss is one of the easiest fights in the entire game. So the Failed Knight is. You don't particularly need anything. So we're going to move right along to Green Path, which is the next region. And then we're going to, I think we're going to head through Green Path, which is right here. We're going to head through here until we get to the Stag Station. And then we're going to go back to, what's it? Dirtmouth. Buy our compass. You have another one of these. This is why you need the spell first, is because of this guy. Shoot your dude. There you go. Bang. Ah! Son of a bitch. Fuck you. This is a Green Path. One of the best early game areas, in my opinion. It's so just cool because you wouldn't expect the giant underground kingdom to be have this green area, right? It's such a cool location. I think in the lore it didn't used to be this bad, and I believe the part we're actually in now is part of the Forgotten Crossroads where we just were, but more overgrown. I think the green path has spread some, but I could totally be wrong about that. I was debating between this and another game for this video, a game called Mullet Magic. Yes, the hairstyle of the mullet. It's super good. I found it through Game Pass, like I do 90% of the games, 90% of the weird games that I find. But it is so good. It's like a retro style shooter where you only have 10 seconds to live and each kill gives you like a second to back, and it's so much fun. Board it. You can fireball skip that. I don't know how to fireball skip this. I don't really give a shit. Fuck you. So yeah, I was debating between this and that, but I do think Mullet Magic would be. I beat the game the other day, and it was great, except the final boss. The final boss is horrible, man. I missed. The final boss is one of the worst final bosses in any game I've ever fought. It just wasn't fair. You have to use one weapon. Like the shotgun instantly like just murders him for no reason, and it's just not fair. So I decided against it. I decided to play a game I actually like. I definitely love Green Path though. It's such a cool look. I mean, I said it before, my favorite location is the City of Tears. I don't know why. City of Tears is just like the place that I love. It's got such a cool ambiance. And I mean, all the music in this game is fan-fucking-tastic. Ow. All the music in this game is fantastic. It is one of the greatest OSTs ever. Cornifer is over here. We can buy another. I don't think he actually told us his name, Cornifer, right now. Isn't this a contrast from the Crossroads? Such a human, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. I believe you talked to him again. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why? When I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. You identify Cornifer by his humming when he hums that song. That's how you know he's near, and the paper trails that you can see. Like, so good. Please play this game. I'm begging you. And now we're gonna go meet another character. I could do voices for everybody, but I suck at voice acting. Don't ask me to do that. Tiny Squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? You feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand. Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. Taking the hunter's journal. So this is basically a bestiary. If you go here, you can see everything you kill. You get the basic description on top, and then on the bottom, after you defeat a ton of them, you get a deeper, more lore heavy description. You see, as the Elder Border, it has an extra thing, right? It's very good. There are also these fly traps. You can see it there. They'll get you if you're not paying attention. You can see where they are pretty easily. Another fireball skip right there. I don't know how to fireball skip, so I don't care. These guys, you hit it once, shoot a fireball at them, you win. Because they're not as scary as they seem. The boss version of them, because there is a boss version of them. So right now we're just following Hornet. We can't really explore yet. We don't really have very many explorative abilities, so there's not really a reason. I'm gonna keep on trucking. I believe there's lore appearing. Hold on. I need to find the lore. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. And every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. You can think of higher beings as gods. They're not actually gods. They're mortal. They can die, but they're pretty much gods in every other way. So this is the mini boss I was talking about. This is the Vengefly King. This guy is very easy. Come on, do your move. There we go. You want to pogo him when he swoops. I did the wrong thing. You want to pogo him when he swoops, which is this, and then blast a fireball at him. And then you win. You know, I realize now I should probably go over the controls. I'll do that after we talk to this guy. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, Kerr. I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. So, I realize it's been a minute. I haven't exactly explained controls. So, left stick is move around. You know, you do this. Hold up, you look up, down. X is the swing button, any direction you're facing. A is jump, of course. Y does something when we get it. I'll explain that later. And then B is, as you know, B to heal. Hold it to heal. Press it to shoot your fireball. And other spells too, when you get them. And then you'll unlock more buttons when you get them. When you get the upgrades. We haven't gotten there yet, so it's your dang fault for being so damn early. Okay, boss is right there, but I believe there's a stag station. Yeah, there's a stag station down here. You want to try to grab any bench that is close to you, because they are your save points. You know what, let's go fight the boss first. I don't need that right now. I just need to sit. We'll go fight Hornet first. One of my favorite bosses in the whole game. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. Garama! Hey, golly! Ow. Get a little bit of health. Bang! There we go. And we win. Taking the Mothwing cloak. Press RT to dash forward. Now we have the dash. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. And we were working. This is where the plot kicks off. You know, you can spend hours. Like, literally, you can spend hours going through Forgotten Crossroads and Green Path. Like, especially if you don't know how to play the game. It can take a lot of time to learn how to play this video game correctly. And it's definitely, like, there's definitely a learning curve. I used to be really terrible at it, and now I'm a lot better. I believe over here is the Lake of Un. This guy won't attack you unless you attack him, I don't think, or if you go in front of him. But other than that, you can just kind of sit here, and then you go in here and you can meet another character, my favorite character. Oh, hello there. It seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I planned on offering greetings, so I figured I'd first head into my nail. On chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it wouldn't take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers to serve. Yeah. Hollowness is perfect for vision explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Yeah, this Quirrell, my favorite character in the entire game. I don't know, he's just a chill guy. See, okay, back to Dirtmouth we go. Because I would like to get some things from the store. And then I think we're going to explore around Forgotten Crossroads a little bit because there is some place I need to go. I'll say I've said it like 3 times. Please play this game. It is so freaking good, man. Banana. Okay, we want our compass. Thank you. We could buy anything else, but none of them are really that useful. Early on, you need to really get later on in the game. You there, why are you skulking about through the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you are hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below and slew a great beast. It has sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Yeah, he takes credit for not saving his life. You know, best to use. All right, and we put compass on because compass, honestly, I'm going to do this. Compass basically never comes off unless you fight like a boss that you've died to. Oh, it's this guy. Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, once built for our like. Meet me there, and we'll test that what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Temple of the Black Egg. This is where you come after you finish like most of the game. Like after you hit all the major objectives, that's where you go. You go there. I'm assuming that if you're watching this part, you played this game before. I mean, I've said like 8 times to go play this game. I don't want to spoil it, but like I can't exactly play through. You know, I know everything there is to know about this game. I can't exactly not spoil it. So what I'm saying is it's not my fault, guys. I believe this is where I need to be. Yes. Okay, cool. There we go. Easy little boss fight. Oh. And you murder her children who were just born. And then you win. Cool. You need dash to get here, which I always seem to forget. So I always come here earlier than I need to. Ooh, you surprised me. Hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I am Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes, this is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you'd like. Yeah, so this is where you buy charms. I would like to buy. See, usually you'd buy Shaman Stone because it's good, but I want Long Nail. But I actually don't because I need to save money. But Shaman Stone makes your spells more powerful. It is like the go-to combo. Oh, Oro, you wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'll probably be the friendliest face left there. And I can thank you properly for your good deed. Yep, that's Sly. He owns a shop in Dirtmouth. You can buy more things. Hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Yep, you can buy a ton of stuff from them. I will take the mass shard though. This increases your health. You need 3 per health. And they increase each one. It gives you another hit, right? I'm super excited. This Thursday, the next Assassin's Creed is coming out, and I'm super excited for that. You don't even know. I love Assassin's Creed. I feel like I've talked about it before, but I've finished almost every single Assassin's Creed game. The only ones I've not finished have been Odyssey, Valhalla, and Rogue, because I just didn't like Rogue. And then Odyssey and Valhalla are just too long and too boring for me to care for. Like, I've put more time into Odyssey and Valhalla than I care to admit, but I could just never bring myself to beat them. Thank God. You know, it's just a weird thing. It's just the ball. Hold on. This is the freaking. Where am I? No, I'm in the right spot. You go down here. Wee. Yikes. Oh, this is the boss. Yeah, I can fight this boss. Sure. Well, not. This is the Moss Charger. It's basically a big version of the other guys. Kind of hard early game. Hey, you a quick slash? He's super easy, but I don't have that, so. There we go. So you can get them like that, and it makes it way easier, but I just couldn't get it for some reason, so. You love to see it, or you hate to see it, either one. Man, I really, like, I would love to just focus on playing Genshin Impact instead of doing different videos. I just feel like I'd rather focus on playing Genshin than making videos on other games, but Genshin is in that slump right now. I don't need that. Genshin's in that slump right now where there's nothing happening, and there won't be until, you know, next week. Abyss just restarted though, like flipped over, and I think that's probably going to be, unless I can come up with something else, that's probably going to be the Wednesday video, because I don't freaking know, man. Like, if I could believe in myself to make videos on like story stuff and actually like explain story stuff, I think it'd be fine, but I don't think I can do that, so I'm not going to bother. Am I going the right way even? No, I'm not. Who cares? Boing, 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 bow. Money. But I really need the sequel to this game to come out already. And then you need the wall jump to get any further. Sucks, but it's whatever. Oh, epic MLG clutch. Holy shit, that was awesome. All right, back on track. Let's get going. Maybe I should play Dark Souls for the first time or something. Even though I've played, you know, I've played Dark Souls 1. Oh my god, this is Fog Place. I didn't know this was here. I've played Dark Souls 1 for like 10 hours or something. I don't have a map, and I can't get a map. I know that for a fact. Bang. I've played Dark Souls 1 for like 10 hours or something, and I just don't like it. I don't know. I think I've been spoiled by Elden Ring on like what games are on, like what I like in the Souls formula is definitely more Elden Ring coded than anything. And Dark Souls 1 is just kind of too slow for me to enjoy. And it sucks because I know Dark Souls 1 is apparently really freaking good, and I wish I'd liked it, but I just don't like it. And that sucks because I would totally like to play it. And now we're in Queen Station. Oh, squirrel. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. There's actually a comic, a Hollow Knight comic you can get. It's called the Quirrell prequel comic, or the Quirrell comic, and it's about Quirrell and how he got here to Hallownest, and it is, I really want to get my hands on it at some point. I just haven't. I was going the wrong way. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Cornifer. Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thing creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't have outran them were they to turn violent. God, I suck at reading dialogue. Now I got a map. Makes your life easier. Boing. You whack these and you go boing. So these are the mushroom. This is one of the mushroom bosses. Heal a little bit. Grab all the stuff and go back this way. I don't know. I just don't typically enjoy fighting these things, so I choose not to. What? There we go. And now we get a charm notch, which is, it's a damn good reward because it's an easy boss. I just don't like fighting the boss. There's a bench up here, so I'm gonna go up this way. This is this guy. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. Sure. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. Yeah, you can buy these, which aren't very useful, but they get more useful. There's this other character you can meet that, you know, you see how they're called fragiles? You can meet a character that will turn them into indestructible or unbreakable. So they don't actually break. Because I believe that with the fragile hearts, with the fragile ones, if you die with them, the charms get lost. But there's another character you can make that can make it so that that doesn't happen. And then in those, then they're good. Other than that, they're not very that good. So I wouldn't invest in them early on. Here we go. Now we're in the freaking right place. I know this area. I don't have any soul. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, are you? A places well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down, warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. It's Cloth. Very cool character. A lot of the characters you see in this game that aren't, you know, the main, like, main bosses, but like the side characters, so like Cloth, that guy who told you about the Colosseum, you know, the Tiso at Dirtmouth. Ow, god dang it. There are a lot of Kickstarter backer characters, so they're actually fan created characters pretty much. Back when the Kickstarter was still going on, there was a tier where you could submit a character to be added to the game, and I think that is very cool. It gives the world a lot, you know, it makes it, there's a whole area of them too later on that you can find, so that's a very cool location. I'm freaking going to die. My first death is going to be in the freaking fungal waste because I don't know where I'm going. I believe this takes you to the City of Tears. Yeah, this is the City of Tears entrance. This is why you need the jump thing to get in there. We will be going in there in this video. I will make sure we get in there. Actually, I've decided that's where we're gonna end. We're gonna sit on my favorite bench in the game and end it. Now we're in the Mantis Village area. This is where I ignore all the enemies because they're just not, you just don't want to fight them. They're not fun to fight, so I just ignore them. Okay, but I want to read the lore. Fuck off. Cease. There we go. Wanderer seeking death, welcome. May you find a swift end upon our claws. Yeah, this is the Mantis Village, and you know, praying mantises like the murder thing. So, all right, cool. We're in the spot that we need to be. But never mind. Bang, boom, bop. So you can still beat them pretty easily. I just don't like to bother. It's just not really worth it, in my opinion. Like, you might as well just fight them or just ignore them. Open the door, run all the way back because it's game design. No, I wouldn't complain about that in this game. I don't, you know, there's not very many areas in this game that are actually like hell to get through, and I think one of them is purposefully one of them is purposefully designed that game that one of them is purposefully designed to be absolute pain to get through. So if you know, you know. I'm not gonna say anything. And here we go. Taking the mantis claw. Press A while sliding against the wall to jump again. Perfect. That's our pretty much our base kit gotten. You see, now we can jump on walls. It makes the game so much more fun. Like it's actually such a game changer. When you have experience in this game and you don't have Mantis Claw yet, when you go back and start a new game, it is like the worst thing ever. It is so bad. Jump that guy. We're gonna go back down, but I do want to go and get that, you know, that character we saw. Ow. All right, that thing over here. Hold on. Stand up. Here, this lady. You get her, she goes to Dirtmouth, so you do want to grab her. And also Dash Master is here. I always forget about that. Boom. Like, I don't remember really where any of the specific charms are. I only know where a couple are, but like specific like charms I hardly ever use. I don't remember where they are. I have collected every charm in the game before, of course. Boom, boom, bang. There we go. Boom. Easy. Oh, please don't leave me behind. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face. You're so. I'm sorry. I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here to rescue me? Greta, the girl everyone just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody. Sorry, I mean, thank you. I mean, I'd better go back to town. I mean, I'd better get home. Yeah, that's Bretta. She's just a fun little character. I fucking hate myself. How did I do that? All right, onwards to the City of Tears. There we go. Okay, we're in the right spot. Cool. Onwards. Yeah, this is why you need Mantis Claw in order to do this. To get to the City of Tears, you have to go through this little parkour challenge. Come up here, you can grab some extra soul. Heal yourself. It's like the halfway mark. You can grab this, grab the lever, and then you don't have to redo that, right? The bridge comes back. Very nice. Then you go up here, you go bang, go bump, bump, bump. Drop here, you go pop, and then you're done. That's the only reason you need the Mark of Pride to get here. And then you put the city crest in this guy. You got that from beating the first boss, remember? Then you can enter. And now we're basically locked in here until we can find a way out, which is fine. I don't really need any. I don't think there's anything like in anywhere else that I really need. What's up here actually? Oh, this. Yeah, that's just another way. Elevators. Here's some more. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. I love lore. It is actually faster to just kind of ignore the elevators. And here we are. This is my favorite bench in the entire game. It's just such a chill thing, you know. It just is nice. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it and I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stays strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. Yeah, this is my favorite bench in the entire game. It is just such a vibe. So that's where this is going to end. It has been an hour and 23 minutes of me just playing this game, which isn't a problem for me. I love this game. So, you know, again, I do think I'm going to plan on continuing this no matter what anybody says. So screw you. But yeah, I love Hollow Knight. I think it's definitely one of the best games ever made. Please play it if you have not. If you made it this far and you haven't played the game yet, go play it right freaking now. It's like $7 on sale on Steam, at least $15 normally. I think please play it. It is so good. If you're interested in the lore, I recommend Mossbag's video on it. His video is the most concise. I think don't watch Game Theory's video on Hollow Knight. It sucks, and Mossbag has an entire video explaining why it sucks, so you can watch that too. But yeah, this is where this is going to leave for now. I will be playing this more, so look forward to that. I plan on recording myself beating this game. I feel like it'd be very fun, so hope you enjoyed. I'll see you Wednesday for probably Abyss, maybe something else. If something happens, it'll probably be Abyss though. Right now it's Abyss. I have no idea. Something might show up that I'm more interested in, right? So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you Wednesday. Goodbye.